everyone, and welcome back to Cookie Trials in CookieRunOvenBreak with Elsewhere Delco. In this episode, I'm going to show you what it takes for me to beat Tauruscookietrial in the Rainbowrank, aka the hard difficulty. If you would like to see the last episode where I conquered this cookie trial but in the normal difficulty, then the link will be available for you at the end of this video. Anyway, if you do like this kind of content, then be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so you will not miss out on anything that I put on this channel. Everything is free, you don't need to pay, and by subscribing you make this channel grow and flourish even more, which makes me happy so I can create more content for you to watch. Anyway, back to the cookie trial itself, where it was quite a surprise to see this cookie trial in the hard difficulty pose quite a challenge. But although that is to be expected because this cookie's type is the destruction base and also speed base. As you can see right now, her ultimate skill of charging all the way and then eventually destroying the obstacle just like Habanero Cookie. Now then, let's talk about the treasure set that I'm using for this particular run. In the middle, I'm using the golden cheese pickaxe. And last but not least, the treasure on the left side, it is the candy cane staff of darkness, which is one of the rare class treasures in this game, which happen not a lot, but considering the fact that this cookie's theme is destruction based, this particular rare type treasure perform a lot better than what the class entitles to. Oh yes, by the way, the magic candy blessings is still exactly the same as the one I used in the video where I beat this cookies trial in the diamond rank. Thankfully, the game gives me the correct type of magic candy bonus, which is additional points for destruction points. Now, what are the other things that I haven't talked about in this particular cookies trial? Let me see, let me check through the script, and oh yes, the soundtrack for this particular cookies trial. In my opinion, well, it's okay, it gets the job done. It is not exactly the best soundtrack that I've ever heard from this game, but also not the worst. Now, let's take a look and see what other things that I need to talk about this particular cookie and the trial in my script, and oh, I found nothing. Okay then, I'll see you in the next part of this video where I'm going to show you my best ever attempt trying to beat this particular cookies trial. I did that by changing only one treasure, that's it. I didn't change the cookies level, the pets level, the magic candies level, even the magic candy blessings, I don't change it at all. So, the second and final run for this particular cookies trial, and let me tell you, by switching out the fiery candy comet into cursed goblet, this makes the trial a lot harder. Trust me, I've tried many times to get the best result possible, which is the one that I'm showing you right now. So why by using the cursed goblet you make this trial a lot harder? The simple fact of the matter is this: if you are not using the cursed goblet, then most likely you are not going to make it into the top 500 of this particular cookies trial on the hard difficulty. That's because while the cursed goblet makes your health runs out faster, it also gives you a lot of boost in points. Later on in the trial, there is a trick that you need to do, and if you do not get the correct momentum, then you have to restart the entire trial all over again. That one trick alone cost me so many attempts trying to beat this cookies trial in the best score possible. I'll tell you a bit more when we are getting close to that particular part, but in the meantime, I'm going to tell you some news for this game. So the next two videos, I'm going to show you a breakout video. Yes, finally, the breakout video is back. It has been such a long time I haven't made a video about this game's breakout mode. This time, I'm going to show you a map that you might have never seen it before. Well, at least on this particular channel. But before that happens, I'm going to show you the newest boss fight in Raid Run. Anyway, that is it for the narration part for this video, at least for now. I'll come back to you where I'm going to show you the hardest part of this particular run. In the meantime, this is also Galcon signing it off, and I'll see you on the next videos. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Now we are coming up to the final part of this particular cookies trial, where I need to not miss the blast jellies, because even if I just miss one of those blast jellies, I will simply have to restart this trial all over again. Because by not missing even just one of the blast jellies, I could activate the final skill and got myself into the top 1000 as you see right now.